Yeah, okay, I'm Goran Rajcic. I'm the creative director on the Ripout game. So I basically oversee the development of gameplay and level design and overall art feel. So the Ripout is a 3-player co-op horror game that can also be played as a single player. So we made it possible to enjoy the experience equally alone or with friends. So did you host the game? Just oh, you did. Okay, I'm
Yes.
joining.
There you are.
Okay, so this is the hub ship. This is the area that the players will start in. It is a ship that is traveling along the refugee fleet of the Earth Force. They're escaping the destroyed Earth. And what happened was that humanity created the cell. It's an organism that can merge organic living tissue with machines and computers, and it was used to battle aliens. But it went rogue. It got its own AI, and it started creating its own life and units, and completely overtook the Earth. So the humanity created this fleet to get to a safe haven, the Sanctuary, and somehow the cell infection spread across this fleet, these derelict ships that you board, and try to find out how the infection spread, try to clear them out, and try to find the location of the sanctuary yourself. And you play a role of a special force that uses this technology, this controllable cell technology that is a pet gun. It's a sentient weapon that can both shoot and attack the cell mutants aboard these ships. So the game is procedurally generated. Every time you enter a new ship, it's going to have a new layout, new type of scenarios with the monsters, different loot, different routes, and different side missions. There is going to be a single player arching storyline throughout the missions, but a lot of that is also going to be like stitched together from a different pool that we created. And there are going to be a lot of side missions that are completely random, and you will get different loot, things to upgrade your gun, things to upgrade your suits, and new types of weapons as well. So this is the star chart in the final game. There will be a lot of like derelict ships floating above that you can choose and board. And if you point at them, you can see a basic description of the type of ship and the size of the ship. The size of the ship will basically tell you how long a mission is going to be. Like if it's size 5 ship, it's going to be have 5 stitched areas. The shield size 6, 7, or 8 is going to have up to 8 types of areas. So you can kind of decide how long you want to play it. Do you want to have a shorter or longer mission? But it's going to vary in difficulty and type of ships as well. Like we have only one type of ship in the demo, but there will be like a lot of scientific, civilian, medical ships that you can board and explore. So over here we have the mod station. You can use the G shortcut to mark things. That wasn't explained in the tutorial, but yeah, I can just put G, and there is the mod station that will be more prominent in the full game. Like you just have 3 types of weapons for your pet gun here, and in the full game there will be a lot more types, and also the crafting station will allow you to create new ones and new pieces for your suit, or new upgrades for the pet gun itself, like how the pet will behave differently. It will gain the ability to hack enemies or turn itself to turret, or perform different kind of tasks. It's just basic right now for the demo. So the more basic core concept is present in the demo, and the basic enemies and those little creatures. So let's go over to the shuttle, because we chose like the mission, and now the shuttle takes us to the designated derelict.
Nice.
You have the flashlight on T. You can switch it off or on. Okay, so this is the shuttle bay. It's the game always starts in the shuttle bay, but there are different types of shuttle bays, and as well there are different like exits and entrances that are different every time. So here you see the enhancement station. This is a station that will give you buffs, and there is one in every room. It's randomly placed, so you have to search the area around and find it. And these are temporary buffs that stay with you throughout the mission, but after you complete the mission, they're gone. Unlike the things that you find, like the gun pieces or gun parts or suit parts. So you can take one of them, and there, like I said, there will be like this is a ship of I think size of 5 rooms, and there will be 5 of those. You can always explore around, or it's not mandatory. Like there are these tasks, like the current task to complete in each room. But other than that, it's not necessary to go into each area unless you want to explore and risk finding some loot in contrast to maybe triggering some enemies that lurk. But they're, like I said, they're all random, and they might be there or they might be in the next area. It depends. It's always going to be different. This is a hazard, electric hazard. So if it's something is blocking your way or creating some kind of trouble, you need to find the switch around. It's probably on the upper floor in this case, and it can be shot. Let me just see. So if we would wanted to, like it's up there, I'll try shooting it with a pistol. Like the pistol is your secondary weapon on 2. Yeah, so you switch it off. So now if it was blocking a certain area, it would be unblocked. And of course monsters, of course, if they get caught in it, they get stunned, get some damage as well. So it can be used against them as well. This here is a checkpoint, so every time you complete, not every time, but for some rooms will have checkpoints between them, and we both need to be present. So if there's 3 of us, all 3 of us need to be present to progress further on, and no monsters must be present inside this chamber before we go further.
So you could actually have monsters like chase you into the checkpoint room, and you have to fight them
Yeah,
off before
yeah,
you can actually
yeah.
block it out.
Yeah, so the idea is not to have a horde shooter, like we're not gonna have tons of monsters coming at you. It's gonna be slow paced, focusing on their weak spots and focusing on the path, trying to rip things out, and using those small critters that are roaming around, like taking them before they are able to take them, because then they gain their abilities and become more difficult. Also, if you see a small critter, I'll just saw one running around. Just no. Just you can take one with the F. Yes, here's the shield one. Yeah, try it. So now he ran away. Oh no, he's here. Let me just try to grab him. Okay, so they will always be alerted by us if we get near and try to find the nearest host to attach. So we can either take them before the monsters or shoot them. But it's good to shoot them like with the pistol, because the pistol doesn't make any noise. So there is a stealth element to it. It's not predominantly a stealth game, but there are stealth elements, and towards the final game we'll definitely have more options for the players how they approach. So they will be able to, if they get the right equipment, be completely stealthy and try to trigger as few enemies as possible while completing the tasks. You have another one here, so you can take the buff. there's one more up there.
Yep.
These vents are like where the monsters will spawn from. Sometimes it's always random whether they spawn or not, but like it's on the ceilings or on the walls. You can look out for them, and you have these nests. Like sometimes they're hidden in the nest. You can, if you look close, you will see if there is one. Right now there isn't one here. Did we take? Yeah, we can proceed. Okay, we go back down. Try not stepping into the electricity. It's an instant kill.
Oh no.
The monitors, there's funny parts, like the monitors are their weak spots, so every time you see like the bigger ones have more of those, so the pet goes after it, or you can shoot them and get more damage. Now basically we can go forward, or we can see if there's some cool loot, but we'll just go forward. It's a big area.
That is alarming.
Yeah, you can always you can take this one. This one is like, oh, you jumped into, yeah, so that's, yeah, shoot those little green things. They're homing explosive bugs, so it's best to, yeah, just if you have the pet on cooldown, yeah, if you both like throw the pet at this one, it's an instant kill, like for the that monster. Here you can grab this tentacle one. Yeah, that's. I'll try to grab the tentacle.
Oh, there it is.
I'll just take it.
Oh, I grabbed the
Yeah, the green blob is is the womb is stronger. So now he attaches the tentacle, and when he has the tentacle, he will like, oh, you took it out. So if you threw the pet at it, it would just throw the pet back at you when it has a clean. Yeah. So we get a bigger reward if we instant kill it. Yeah, now there's electricity here.
Okay, I was able to
So
grab
I need
the, I was able to grab one of the tentacles.
Oh, cool. So it's on queue. You can it's a melee, but they all have like you can't use them forever. Like they have sort of ammo. They're expendable. So you can watch out how many shots you get. There is an enhancement station here, so you can come up. There are stairs here. You can come here. There are a lot of jump scares that are also random. Like sometimes the monster will come out, sometimes it will just pop out. If you take maybe the leech pet, it's a cool one. It takes health back. Let me find the switch so we can. It's blocking the way here.
Oh, I think I saw that actually on the first one. I see it. It was.
Yeah. Do you see it?
It was along.
Oh, we can go around actually. I think here, so it's fine. There's always a way around. Yeah, okay. So let's go back down. It might even be in one of the rooms, so...
I could have sworn I saw it when I was getting the tentacle. Oh, yeah, it was over here.
Ah, okay. Well, you can switch it off, but we found it anyway, so... Cool.
And is loot like what is the loot that appears on the ground? Is that shared or is that like each
The
character?
health and the ammo is not shared. Health and ammo is per player, but if we would collect like some materials for crafting or some, if there's a weapon that dropped or something, that would be shared.
Okay. So when I grab health, you can't grab that health piece.
Yeah, it's only for you. Yeah,
Okay.
so we have to be like cooperating who is going to use it and who needs it more.
Good to know.
You can shoot the barrels as well. Yeah, that's a blaster, so it's a long-range projectile. It's pretty strong. Oh, here you can take the hopper pet. It jumps more time on the enemies. Like it can jump on one enemy 3 times, or it can jump from one enemy to the next one. There's a switch if we need it for later on. So we can just throw pets at this guy. Try to just insta-kill it. Pets are silent basically, so they don't make noise. I have one here. So if the monsters are killed, but the critters that are on them are not, they will just jump and try to find another host.
Got it.
And there's one here in the nest. Oh, and another one. So let's take this one down. If you come up here, I think is the best.
Oh wait, did I go the wrong way? Yeah.
I mean, you can even that way, but it's longer. As this one is.
Should got more stamina.
Yeah, I picked up the stamina buff. One is coming. There is electricity there. Just did you see one? I don't.
Oh, it's right here. Right
Oh,
here.
cool. Missed it. Something. Yeah. Oh, it's behind us. Okay, I think we got to the shuttle, so